Congratulations on that. Even though it cost you a few millions. Whitemoney, you have been evicted. Please leave the Big Brother house.
Nothing romantic, me and Tawani now.
That this letter you wrote was a prank.
It was me, someone and buying you.
My spirit just doesn't accept him, so that's it. He has too much bad energy. I don't like it.
Okay.
I'm not afraid of you.
You didn't have the guts
I am not afraid of you.
And I made sure that Cross got my spot in the fight house.
Okay.
Thank you, mercenaries! We're on my way!
Rest in peace, Jack.
Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. This one joke. Anyways, Ebuka came in straight to the business, no waste of time, as in they're hot. Meanwhile, Ebuka started by asking Cross how his reign has been. Being that he didn't do well, he had so much fights, and Cross explained how it's not easy trying to work with adults, grown-up adults and all that. And speaking of Cross making it to the finale, Ebuka was like, congratulations, although it cost you a few millions. I hope the rest of the housemates got what that means, because we all know Cross traded those coins for real cash. And then straight to the business, Whitemoney's eviction. Trust me, not just that, Whitemoney himself was shocked. The housemates. Neil was even the first person to shout, hey, like, what's going on? What's happening? Like you know how what it means, a one-time winner being evicted when you are up with this person and boom, they never saw this coming. I could also feel the sudden tension in Mercy, and she was just like, wow, wow. Ilebaye was even the one that screamed Jesus, like, what's going on? Anyways, coming on stage, Ebuka asked Whitemoney about the whole thing with Mercy, that one day they're lovers, the next minute they say they're siblings. And Mercy and the Whitemoney was like, honestly, that he likes that baby. And Ebuka was like, will you pursue this outside of here? And Whitemoney said Mercy has a boyfriend, but then he will try. Ebuka said, are you capable to fight? He said he's not though, but he will give it his best. And he said, leaving the show, we should expect more music, business from him. He's about to drop video of his song Oyoyo and another video with Sakade, All the best to Whitemoney. Crossing over to the house, Ebuka asked Venita on what really happened between her and Mercy, being that they started off well as besties, and all of a sudden, she now has a lot to say about Mercy. And Venita said she gets to hear things, the truths, and some other stuff. She now realized that what Mercy has been telling her has not always been the truth. And Ebuka said, being that you're someone that's very outspoken, it's somehow saying that you've not gone to say it to her face, but then it's fine. Ebuka just walk us wahala today. While Venita was saying this, Mercy just grabbed a glass of wine, sip her wine. It's going to be a long day after this eviction. Up next, and we witnessed Sholzy's eviction. This guy really gave us a show. Omasholana vibe. Sad to see him leave the show. He did well as a guest. We can say he was one of the guests that overperformed. He brought us joy. Coming on stage, Ebuka asked him about the whole thing with Cross. The last misunderstanding whereby he said, oh, it's because of Kim. But then he said, no, it's just the house. You know how the house can get to you. That's just little misunderstanding. And when Ebuka now asked him about his wedding, how he invited everyone, Big Brother, fans, how is he going to cope? He said, getting there, he will cope. Like he will, overcome that. Well done to Sholzy. All the best in the real world. Crossing over to the house, Ebuka asked Ilebaye why she intentionally goad people. And Ilebaye said, honestly, she thinks the housemates are not understanding her. And then Ebuka was like, but everybody cannot be wrong now. And Ilebaye said she has realized she's working on herself, but then they should believe that all those while she wasn't intentionally doing that, or she's not intentionally doing anyone. But then she'll be working on herself. And Ebuka was like, it's good. And then Neil got evicted.
I confuse emotion, but I like her.
You like her?
I like her.
So you want to pursue? Okay, that's a little unusual because you are quite the one to speak your mind. So it's weird that you haven't.
Can we say Neil's eviction was the most predicted, even right from when the nominations, everything happened, people are already saying, oh, Neo will leave. And him himself had that feeling throughout the week. He has been saying, oh, this is the end of the road for me. And now he's out of the game. Neo gave the housemates a little pep talk before leaving, telling them they're superstars. When they come out, they will need to do shit together, and that when he say new energy, they should tell him fire up. You know, he was holding his super commando emblem, saying, oh, this is the ginger and new as usual now, before Big Brother now told him to leave the house. Coming up to the stage, Ebuka asked Neo about the whole thing with Tolani, and he said, to be honest, it's just friendship, nothing romantic, even though me, I don't believe. And moving on, he said, out here we should expect he'll be opening his smoothie bar, continue with prison welfare, he'll be opening a YouTube lifestyle, and then the acting thing.
It was because of Kimopra that he was being weird to you. Did you actually believe that, or was that a game?
I don't really understand me so much in the house.
Everybody doesn't understand you?
That was what
Ebuka decided to reveal Angel's secret by asking Angel, you know, since you wrote that letter, why haven't you found the opportunity to tell Venita or Adekunle that, oh, I'm the one that wrote this letter? And Angel said that honestly, she told Big Brother that the only time she will say this is when she's leaving that door. That there was a time she actually wanted to open up and say it, but then Adekunle was saying something about punch the person that wrote it or something. That Soma is aware, Ilebaye is aware, but then you needed to see the shock on Venita's face. Venita was like, Angel, you know, you're kidding me. Well, after you suspected Doyin, suspected whoever, you know, the whole trying to burn the letter, tear it, just realize this that one person, that your friend. And then comes the end of the road for Alex. Honestly, I didn't even see this coming. Chai. Well, Sissy decided to give her a hug and say, you know what? It's nice knowing you again. Aww, that sentence melted my heart too. Coming on stage, Ebuka asked Alex why the whole thing with Pere, the whole drifts, and she said it's not relevant. And Ebuka said no, it is, because as of last night you still went back and all that. And she said her spirit does not accept Pere, that he has this bad energy that she does not like. What do we expect from Alex? She said her anti-bullying company, then she will go back and take if she got an admission, that she still has some course to run before she can fully practice her anti-bullying thing. And now I don't know why I'm laughing, but Alex said hold on, that she has something to say, that she stood that she's leaving because some people, no, how did she even put it? Okay, in her words, she said she stood because some people are sitting down in that house. Yay. And that she made sure Cross got her space in the finale. And I'm like, oh, Amuche, we don't hear. Ebuka then crossed over to assure the rest of the housemates that they are saved for the next week. And he said he could have given them advice, but the last time he did, they said Ebuka just the cap. With all the insulting words. Honestly, this house, they are doing too much. Then after that, Mercy shouted to my mercenaries, thank you, we have one more week to go. And Sissy as well started giving a shout out to whoever voted for her this week. Honestly, that lineup choke. Well done to Adekunle and Ilebaye for standing with those old G's and coming out. In fact, they've leveled up. Rest in peace to Mohbad, Promise Aloba, a Nigerian musician, 27 years of age, that died last week. God rest your soul. How viewers voted, it's very unpredictable. We didn't even see this coming. The only eviction we also coming was New Energy, but that's of White and Alex. I didn't. I don't know about you, but then I did not. Mercy and Venita decided to face each other and try to find out at what point did the whole thing happen. And Venita is telling Mercy that hearing about how, oh, you said you pardoned, you said the rest of the housemaid didn't want Adekunle to be pardoned. Meanwhile, Angel told me you're the one that said why Adekunle, why should Adekunle be pardoned? And Mercy is saying no, that everybody agreed on not giving it to Adekunle. Why are they shifting it to her? You know, the whole back and forth. But then Mercy is telling Venita that if she was the one in your shoe, up till now you haven't come to meet me to say, oh, this happened, that shows you're not a friend, and you should maintain same energy outside of here.
I thought when he told me he said something, was I laughing when I came out? I have had so many reasons to do something, but I still say, Venita, I have my own.
While Angel was actually the one, saying, no, Mercy, you said this. Mercy, this is what you said. And Mercy saying, no, not me. This is what everybody agreed on. And then I said, you know what? I won't be part of this. I don't lie. So I won't be part of this lie. And then she walked away. And Venita even tried to call her back that they need her own side of the story into this. But she said, no, she won't be part of this. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you in my next video. Do have a lovely evening. Bye.
Right, so I don't know if you said sometime later, Ebuka just the cap.